I know a lot of people, forgive how I'm looking right now. I just got done exercise and I got my little thing on my head because I be sweating. But a lot of people go through bad relationships, right? And they're never able, or they tell themselves that they're not going to ever fall in love again. And I get it because when you go through a bad breakup and when you go through a relationship with somebody that used you and abused you and took advantage of your kindness, it's a very hurtful thing, and you don't want to put yourself back out there again. But I want to encourage you to fall in love again. I want to encourage you to fall in love again. And I'm not talking about with somebody else, but fall in love with yourself. It took me 18 months, well, less than 18 months, because the relationship that I went through, it was with a narcissist. A lot of y'all, have heard my testimony, and it was a very hurtful and traumatic thing that I went through. And I had told myself that I'm not going to waste my time, trying to love somebody else, but what I did not realize is that I had to spend that time learning how to love me. And what I mean by that, for a lot of us who have allowed people uh, in relationships to do things that we know that we wouldn't have normally let them do because we love them or whatever, we pretty much love them more than we loved ourselves, and when you're a person like that, and the breakup comes after you put everything into a relationship, you fall out of love not only with that person, you fall out of love with yourself. And like I said, a lot of us vow, and I did in the beginning, that I'm never going to fall in love again. But I'm telling you right now that just give yourself time, give yourself space, give yourself time to be alone. Some people are so afraid to be alone. This is why you can never really fall in love. Fall in love with yourself, because there was something wrong with each and every one of us for us to continue letting people in our lives take advantage of us. If it was a relationship or a marriage, something was wrong with you loving yourself. Something was wrong with me loving me enough that I would put up with this mess from this witch that I was married to. So learn how to love yourself. Fall in love with yourself again first before you allow yourself to fall in love with somebody else. Because if you love yourself more than you love anybody else, you'll never let anybody do the same mess to you again.